Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Growing with God. My name is Chantel Smith, and if you're joining me for the very first time, it is such a pleasure to have you here with me today as we grow with God, in God, together. Today, I'm here to speak to those of us who may be feeling unheard, unloved, unseen, used, or abused. In the book of Genesis, here we have Hagar, a servant girl, on the run in the wilderness, feeling all those emotions mentioned just now: unheard, unseen, unloved, used, and abused. But God met her in the wilderness in an intimate way. Let's take a look at the scripture focus for today. Genesis 16, verse 11 to 13. And the angel of the Lord said to her, you shall bear a son. You shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord has heard your affliction. What are you going through today? Cry out to God. Those tears, sleepless nights, restless nights, battling with thoughts that, are not of God. God sees you. He heard you. He sees your affliction. The same God who saw Hagar in the wilderness is the same God who is looking at you. You are not invisible in the sight of God. Let's take a deeper look at Hagar's story. In the book of Genesis, we have Abraham and Sarah. God gave them a promise to bring forth a son. However, faced with barrenness and old age, Sarah grew frustrated. She decided to help God. And before we move on, just so you know, God doesn't need our help. God is sovereign and complete. At times we are tempted to, come up with our own solutions that are most of the times outside of God's plan for our lives. God doesn't need our help. Okay? All right, let's continue. So here we have Sarah. She told her husband Abraham to go in and sleep with their servant girl Hagar. Hagar conceived, and that caused conflict. Hagar was told to leave. Abraham didn't want to do this, but the conflict grew between the two ladies. Sarah felt insecure, threatened, and asked Abraham to get rid of Hagar. Here we have Hagar on the run in the wilderness, and this is where God met her. The encounter. Let's look at the encounter. So here we have Hagar in the wilderness. You shall bear a son, you shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord has heard your affliction. Ishmael means God hears. That means every tear Hagar cried, every sleepless night, every lonely moment, God heard it. She was heard in her distress. She didn't pray an eloquent prayer. She wasn't in a temple or at a revival. She was just in the wilderness. Where are you today? I am here to tell you that wherever you are at, God sees you, He hears you, and He'll meet you at your point of need. And Hagar responded with one of the most beautiful names for God in scriptures. She says, you are El Roy. You are the God who sees me. In a world that, had overlooked her, God saw her. This is how important we are to God. No matter how we may have been overlooked by others, mistreated, being used, abused, God sees us. He sees us. And He wants you to know today that He sees you. All right? The same way He sent an angel to visit Hagar in the wilderness to let her know that I see you. The same way God is waiting. Pray, believe, have faith, have hope in God that He sees you and He hears you and He will redeem you out of anything that you're going through. What God cannot do doesn't exist. The same God who came through for Hagar is the same God that is coming through for you, coming through for me, and will continue to do so. Okay, so you don't need a title, you don't need a platform. Hagar wasn't a wife, she wasn't the chosen one, she was a servant girl. This goes to show that God, He uses anyone. He doesn't look at title, He's close to the brokenhearted, He's close to the crushed in spirit. God is for all of us. He's for all of us. Okay. So Hagar was a runaway servant girl, pregnant and alone. God met her where she was. So don't think He won't meet you where you are. Whether you're in a bedroom, a car, in a hospital room, or a wilderness season, He sees you, He hears you, and He hasn't forgotten you. So if you're feeling like Hagar today, be encouraged. Wait. The Bible declares that they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Be encouraged. God will reach out to you. He'll meet you in your wilderness the same way He met Hagar in her wilderness. And I encourage you to go and read the book of Genesis to, get a deeper revelation, your own encounter with the word. If you have been blessed by this video, I'm encouraging you to share. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a video. Until next time, stay blessed and remember, God sees you, He hears you, and He will deliver you. Take care. God bless.